So that's who these folks are. And then what's Paul's perspective on that? Pause for a second and think about what your perspective on that would be. People who are so antagonistic against Jesus. Paul says his perspective is, who cares? Verse 18, what does it matter? So what? You could literally translate the Greek, so what? All that matters is that Christ is preached in every place. Everybody's starting to learn about the story of Jesus. And this is where he also adds that phrase that we looked at previously, whether that's in pretense, whether they're faking it, pretending, putting on a show, or whether it's authentic and true. Doesn't matter to Paul. Paul says that's irrelevant. When Jesus is preached, something powerful happened. I get a sense that Paul is almost in a book where he is very antagonistic, very aggressive in his attacks against those who preach a different version of the gospel. Paul seems to take a step back here and see something different in these events than what I might have a tendency to see. I would probably have a tendency to see these are the bad guys, like I said earlier, and Paul's team is the good guys, or my team's the good guys, and everybody else, they're the bad guys. And Paul says, no, God's still at work. Jesus' name is still being proclaimed. He's still becoming more known. There's a little bit of an all press is good press, all news is good news thing going on here with Paul. That seems to be Paul's mindset. I just want Jesus to be known. He could also be implying in this that when you give me a chance, speaking as if I were Paul, if you give me a chance to articulate my gospel, I don't care what else anybody else says, because my gospel stands strong and true. They can come up to the courts, they can attack, they can berate, they can present their side of the story, but it won't matter. Because the true gospel, in its beauty, in its power, and the grace alone nature of the gospel of Jesus Christ, that Christ paid it all, is such a powerful and coherent message, philosophically coherent, that it will defeat all other arguments. Not sure that's what Paul's saying, but I think he could be saying that here.